What happened to microphone again? Maybe battery. Battery lost again. Battery lost again. A lot of super drinking.
Oh, many happy birthday. Oh,
Anyone birthday? His birthday. Happy birthday to whom?
good. Yeah. One pound. Teacher, do you feeling good?
It's okay. But only protects,
COVID?
yeah, protects of the COVID because not be sure, not be sure to everywhere now. Better protect ourselves first. Thank you. Good mornings again to everyone.
Good morning.
What is the day today?
Today is Thursday.
Today is Thursday, 27. 27 is our class today is almost come to closer to an end. Our last days will be on 20 or 19? 19 or 12? 18, right? If the 18, then our last class will be on 19, right?
Enough.
Yeah.
This is the last class.
The last class. Then our class is 12, last class, right?
Yes.
Then only two
2 weeks.
2 weeks more.
Yes.
3 with today. Then we have to finish our some of the paragraph. At least we reached to Iriyapada Bhava already. I think today we go on with the Sambhachanya Bhava. Sambhachanya Bhava. And with the one more class, we'll go on with the Apannaka. Apannaka Sutta. Apannaka Sutta I didn't have in this booklet. Probably we just take only a short and a simple make understanding through the sutta. I will bring the detail and give you on the before the final class. Thank you for the last class for the Pali exam. Actually, I didn't check for the date, but due to you told me last time when I checked, okay, be sure that last class is if I came, it will be, that means stop for the exam. I hope that no any student attending the class for the last week. Everybody know, right? Now we go on with page number 11. Page number 11 in the booklet. About 276 in Pali. Shall we chant together? Shall we chant together with the Pali on page number 11? Today is distributing for the happy birthday.
Yeah.
Venerable
Satana.
Satana. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Long life and healthy for Venerable Satana. Thank you for the presenting the special drink for every month. But according to our Buddhist traditional, this day is a birthday. It should be happy, but we also should reminding to our mother. It was very painful for today. But you are lucky. You were born safely and be able to be a monk. Study how the life is suffer. But most of the people around the world be happy. I think we try to hide the suffering a little bit away. But due to we study about the Satipatthana Sutta from the Kayanupassana Satipatthana, Vedananupassana Satipatthana, Chittanupassana Satipatthana, and Dhammanupassana Satipatthana. Now we are in the Sampajanya Bhakpa. If we look closely, we should take this benefit to every being around the world who may have opportunity to watch again our lecture today. But I'm sorry for recording only Dr. Sam's face in the YouTube. Because now a little bit complicated for the YouTube. If anyone that dislike to show their face in the Facebook, if you don't get the permission directly, then it will be in trouble in the Facebook or fan page or YouTube, especially for the student. Then I thought that better take only my face showing to the YouTube, then no trouble. This rule has been changed for a few years ago. During I was in the TV programs and radio programs, they don't have these kinds of the rule. But due to today, the rule is changed. I think the rule is the rule because we have to depend on their channel to give the idea about the teachings of Lord Buddha. It doesn't matter whose face is shown on the YouTube. I hope that it will be benefit to everyone who have opportunity to listen and to rewatch again about our program. Okay, now we come back to the page number 11, number 276 about the Punachaparam. We chant together. Are you okay?
Yes.
And blessing to the Venerable Satchana also for his birthday. If anyone understand about the Sambhachanya Bappa, it will be closer and closer to the enlightenment of Lord Buddha. 1, 2, 3. Punachaparam bhikkhave bhikkhu abhikante Patikante sampachanakari hoti alokite ilokite sampachanakari hoti pasarite sampachanakari hoti dharane. And then we jump to Sabbaha Isamewa. They put the quotation here, then I didn't take out, sorry for that. Mampachanati sampachanakari hoti asite pite kayite ayite sampachanakari hoti ujjara Amme sampachanakari hoti kate hittite nisinne sutte janakarite vasise sampachanakari hoti kate hitte nisinne sutte jakarite vasite tam hi, right? Tani bhave sampachanakari hoti ete achadam bhagaye gayanupasi viharati pahita bhagaye gayanupasi viharati bhagaye gayanupasi viharati samudaya acha Vagaye gayanupasi viharati samudaya vagaya samin viharati vaya dhammanupasi kaya samin viharati samudaya dhammanupasi kaya samin viharati Adhikayo divapasana sati hoti yavadeva yanamadhaya nisitoja viharati jahit hoge ubadhiyati evam vibhikkhave bhikkhu kaye kayanupasi viharati sadhu 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 sati sampachana bhava nityitam. This part is very significant. I would like to repeat about the sampachana bhava. Do you remember there are 4 sampachanya bhava? The first, Sataka Sambhachanya Buddha. For example, Venerable Sajjana get benefit of these 5 aggregates. What are the 5 aggregates? Rupa, Rupa Gandha, Vedana Gandha, Sanya Gandha, Sankhara Gandha, and Vijnana Gandha. We got the benefit from all these since we was born. But the firstborn, you coming with how to make the baby cry? Is it correct? Where? The same in Myanmar crying the same?
Yeah,
Where? Mean I'm suffering again. If the baby won't cry, then what will they do? If the Venerable Sajjana won't cry in that day, what the doctor will do? So the doctor will hit at his back, hip, right? Oh, crying. But Venerable Sajjana had to cry due to the breathing. If he didn't cry, if the Venerable Sajjana won't cry, then what happened? The Venerable Sajjana will not have opportunity to study in MCU right now. Due to his cry, he was crying. Then he grown up to now. That means everybody, doesn't matter being as a human being, being as a other beast or being, doesn't matter gods and human being. That's why the Lord Buddha got well known to every being that he's the master of gods and men. Sattha Deva Manussanam Buddho Bhagavati. That we came to know that we are told that all beings are going to be suffering. But due to one who wants to go beyond the suffering, what he wants to do, one thing to do, that follow the Eightfold Noble Path. Eightfold Noble Path, why do we follow and studying about Satipatthana Sutta? Because Satipatthana Sutta is one of the Eightfold Noble Path. And due to the word that ekayano ayam bhikkhave, means this is only the way, short way, direct to the ends of suffering. The first one we call Sataka Sambhachanya, means all beings, the first reborn, bring the happy to many one. For example, father and mother, and after that, the one who was born, for example, the Venerable Sajjana, being born, bring the happy to him, bring the benefit to him. He can breathe, then he can enjoy his life in the school. What the first school? Primary school, right?
Yeah.
And with a friend. But if the Venerable Sajjana enjoy a lot with a friend and something happened right now for the COVID-19, what happened? The school has to be closed.
Yeah.
Today in Bangkok, one school in Don Mueang, one grandfather been to Japan and then came back to Bangkok. He got sick, but he went to meet the doctor. But the doctor said, have you been to some country that's spreading the spreadings of the COVID-19? He didn't say anything. But after he came back on 23rd, After meet the doctor, he get again serious, he come back again to meet the doctor. The doctor say and ask him, have you been to some country that infection by the COVID-19? Yes sir, I've been to Japan. Then all the doctors, more than 10, 11 doctors concerned, and all of them have to be limit the place, limit the space, and not only grandfather, his wife also get the infection, and his niece, also nephew, grandsons, and his son also. His son going to work in the bank office. Then all the COVID going with the bank. And the nephew, one who been in the school, one Christian school near to the Dhammas. And then all children about 36. All the children who is concerned with the boy and get infection and have to check again. And his wife, grandfather of the children, the boy, also it spreading, all the COVID go out just for one person coming from Japan. I think more than 100 of them have to be concerned. You see? Now very easy. If you are getting into this room, suppose one is get infection of the COVID-19, hand is open the door, and the second monk coming, the hand open the door, and when he touch his body, his eye, his ear, his nose, get something to drink, immediately get infection. But it takes about 2 weeks to build up for this virus. That's why yesterday the Ministry of Health have given the news that everybody should be concerned and should have the social responsibility. Mean you are infectious or not, doesn't matter, but protect yourself. But if you go somewhere, someplace, some country that is really dangerous, better report to the one who is going to be concerned. You remember we have discussing about this situation for a few weeks ago. After about 2 weeks, this coronavirus is spreading out, but now all over the world, especially more than any other country is Korea, because one in Korea, one in a Christian church, she got infection, but she said this is devote for the God. Then she said this is to check by God that how can we stand. Then she didn't protect herself, she didn't meet a doctor, and she shared with the other friends in the church that a lot of them increased, more than 400 people in Korea. It's going very fast. But if you remember, we talked about the Dukkha, Mr. Dukkha, right? If these kinds of plague, those days they call plague, like a plague kill, means the spreading, but those days more dangerous than this day. But this day almost the same. Now, not just only one touching to the door, but if someone split the liquid from the body, for example, the nose running and then split out of somewhere, this virus will stand on the dust. You know the dust? Yeah, and the dust like a PM 2.5. The dust go out from the burning, right? From the burning of the car, from the burnings of the jungle, the forest, it go up. But this not up to that yet. If this COVID-19 joining with the PM 2.5 is very much like Mr. Dukkha has been. But today, only the dust that in the ground. If someone make the dust spreading out and the dust is getting into your nose, your mouth, your ear, your eye, you will be infection. But not up to the Mr. Dukkha yet. Mr. Dukkha means if you came to know that this virus is coming from the north of Thailand, northern of Thailand, the wind blows, and with the dust,